Evening, Miss Alcohol. First thing first, could you introduce yourself?
Evening, miss. My name is alcohol. I am a derivative of hydrocarbon. I always carry hydroxyl group with the structure of ROH, and I am polar due to the difference in electron negativity between the carbon and the oxygen atoms in me.
Okay, can you tell me more about your character?
Yes, I have higher boiling point in comparison to other hydrocarbons, and I am also soluble in water due to the hydrogen bond that I have. I can become deprotonated in the presence of a strong base, but I often cannot leave a molecule on my own because I often become protonated to water.
Okay, well then, are you an acid or are you a base?
Well, I am neither acidic nor basic when dissolved in water, as I neither produce H plus nor OH minus in the solution. I am amphoteric in nature. I can give H plus or OH minus depending on the attacking species.
Okay, what reaction can you do for us when an oxidizing agent is present?
I will be able to do an oxidation reaction and form ketone and aldehyde, while with further oxidation, I will be able to produce carboxylic acid.
Okay, I found you very similar to a person I know named Ether. Could you tell me the difference between you and an Ether?
Yes, we are quite similar, but we have a difference in our structures. I have one hydrogen atom of a water molecule replaced by an alkyl group, while both of Ether's hydrogen atoms are replaced by alkyl or aryl groups.
Okay, then, can you tell me about your past work experiences?
I have several work experiences where I act as an intermediate in the synthesis of other compounds, as preservatives for specimens, and as reagents and solvents due to my ability to dissolve both polar and nonpolar molecules.
Okay, then, well, that seems to be all, Miss Alcohol. It is nice to meet you. Expect to hear from us in a week or so. Thank you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for the opportunity.
Evening, Miss Carboxylic Acid. I have your CV here. We can start with you introducing yourself.
Yes, ma'am, I can say that I am a team player, as when you put me with the right compound, we can create a good product. For example, if you put me into a group with alcohol and the right acid catalyst, we will make esters, and we call this process as Fischer esterification.
Is that all you want to say?
Actually, I have more, ma'am. As a part of the carboxyl group, I consist of carbonyl and hydroxyl group, and I am also a proton donor. Therefore, I characterize as a Bronsted lauric acid.
So if you're an acid, what will happen if you meet a base?
As I am a weak acid, upon exposure to a base, I will get deprotonated and form a carboxylate salt.
Okay, thank you, Miss Carboxylic Acid. Do you perhaps know anyone that went by the name of Esther? You remind me of her.
Oh, yes, I know her, and we may look similar
Oh,
as we both have second oxygen atom that is single bonded to our carbonyl group. But in my case, the second oxygen will bond with the hydrogen atom, and in her case, the second oxygen atom will bond to another carbon atom.
oh, I see. Thank you. Now I can see the difference. Okay, last question for you, Miss Carboxylic Acid. What things have you contributed to our society?
Thank you for asking this question, ma'am. I can personally say that I really contributed a lot in our society. I used in the production of polymers, pharmaceutical solvents, and food additive, and they are produced industrially on a large scale. So I am really needed in this world, and I believe that you need me in your company too, ma'am.
Well, I think that is the end of our interview. It is very nice to meet you, Miss Carboxylic Acid. We'll reach out to you in a week or so.
Oh, thank you. Nice meeting you too, ma'am.
Evening, Miss Aldehyde. Please introduce yourself.
Yes, okay. I'm aldehyde. I'm one of the organic compounds, and my structure is basically a carbon atom sharing a double bond with an oxygen atom, and a single bond with a hydrogen atom, and another with a random atom.
Okay, so what exactly can you offer to our company?
Well, I'm pretty good at preserving and embalming things, and I work great as a germicide, fungicide, and insecticide for plants and vegetables. But I'm known best for being used in the production of polymeric materials.
Okay, I see. Now, would you say that you are a great team worker?
Yes, actually, if I react with grignard reagents, go through acidic workup, and get oxidized, I can become a ketone.
Okay, then that is pretty useful. But what would you be able to do as a ketone?
Oh, as a ketone, I would be able to be used as alternative fuels for the body as a replacement for glucose. They're made in liver from the breakdown of fats.
moving on. So from your CV here, I read that you have done a few reaction-related projects before. Can you tell me more about those projects?
Yes, actually I can do many reactions like hydration and hemiacetal formation, which results with the products hemiacetals, acetal formation, which is a rather long reaction, and formation of imines and related compounds.
That's a lot. Okay. I believe that's all. Thank you, Miss Aldehyde. We'll reach out to you in a week or so.
Okay, great. Thanks for having me.
You. Oh my God, what an exhausting day. I've interviewed 3 people today with 3 different personalities, and I don't think any of them even fit the criteria. Oh my God, I know I should have just explained Bob yesterday.